What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. And today's a little different. You smell that? You smell that musk?
It
smells like
tight.
balls and ass.
Real tight. The way I like it, papi.
Well, today I have a full fucking set. Of 4 men in one room. What can happen? So yeah, today's gonna be a little bit different. Usually I fucking have it nice and choreographed, so to say. But today we're gonna go off the cuff and we're gonna fucking shoot that load like there's no tomorrow.
You know it, papi.
So as always, you know, Papi's back. And he brought 2 of his
My twinks. I found 2 twinks on the way over here, papi. They were lost. They didn't know what they were doing.
He picked up these 2 guys on the way over here, and
yeah, they were young, lost, dumb, full of cum.
young, dumb, and full of cum.
Well, we like it.
So
This is Twink 1 and Twink 2. Twink 1 is Big Chungus.
Big Chungus. I don't know if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself. Just
yeah. Kike. I've been raised twink for about a year now. It's been on and off, but for the most part, it's been good.
Ooh.
It's been mutual. And we also have.
Hi, my name's Fonz, and my boy ho is ready.
You started that off like a fucking job interview, man. Take it easy. Take the suit off, man.
You got the job, papi.
You got the job.
Man, I always gotta stay professional.
Oh.
Always gotta lube up right before I go in.
You know it.
I just need pads in his back pocket.
We like to use
Fuck yeah.
spit here. No lube. Just spit. Or either
Quitters are quitters.
either just
Hey.
bubble gum, bubblicious preferred. And just
What flavor? Regular?
No, it has to be fucking chewed all day and has no flavor in it.
So it's Ray
It's-
flavor.
It tastes like fuck time.
ooh.
I'd say the best for the job is the mintiest of mint because it makes you salivate.
Mint.
Always ready to go.
So we warmed up a little bit before we started recording, and Fonz told me he had an interesting story at a late night at a McDonald's.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm gonna open up the floor to you and just have at it, my friend.
I'm gonna pull up my phone.
Oh, sure, that's your phone. You're pulling up, papi.
For you? Anything.
Oh.
That's
Okay. So, this is 2 o'clock in the morning at a local McDonald's. I was feeling kind of hungry, broke.
Not a sponsor.
Not as fun.
Not as
of course. And I just really wanted some sandwiches, dude. And the receipt said, take our survey for a free sandwich. I'm like, all right.
for real.
So the survey asked me to tell them in 3 or more sentences why you were not highly satisfied with your McDonald's experience.
Wow.
And I came in already deciding on suicide. So this restaurant didn't affect me whatsoever. The extremely tasty Big Mac was not going to change my mind, but hopefully the free quarter pounder might help me out and to help me not cry myself to sleep tonight.
It might push me back off.
It might push me back over.
And you actually submitted that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and I got
wow.
my free quarter pounder.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, they never read these.
McDonald's.
I don't
How do you know?
They really
Maybe they were
care.
like, I wish you
Because-
would step back from that ledge, my
I
friend.
I knew that they didn't read this because I would have gotten a call the next day saying, "Are you okay?"
The police would have
That's
showed up
true.
to your house.
That's true. That's true. Either that or getting you like a whole year of McNuggets or something.
Or something.
I would
He would have gotten a text be like, "You good, fam?"
Here's a milkshake.
This is before I met you, Kike.
Yeah.
Before you met him?
Yeah, this is
How
before
long?
we-
Well, no. I've known him since high school.
But we weren't friends.
Oh.
I thought this dude was lame.
Fucking nerd.
But he was that shit the lame one. Listen,
It turns out
usually
I
like
am.
I was friends with his friends. He was just friends with my friends. So, but we never interacted.
Yeah.
So fucking friends.
Listen,
That's
the
all.
only reason why it didn't hit off is because he wasn't shaven before.
Oh,
So
But he's an Olympic runner now.
fuck
he's
yeah.
a swimmer.
Yeah, there we go. A swimmer. He's He's hydrodynamic.
Oh,
I think the first conversation I had with him was him playing with his knife and then immediately cutting himself.
That was a fun time.
Fucking running all the way towards the nurse's office.
oh, he cut himself.
Yeah, he
Yes.
cut himself. Trailing
Oh,
blood.
so
That-
he was a suicide.
Okay, no.
No,
Oh,
no.
so that's where you got the
Yeah.
idea for your McDonald's ad.
Oh, hell
No,
yeah.
okay. That actually happened when we were at LCC.
Or, excuse me, LC? Get it right, bitch.
Yeah, it's not a community anymore, motherfucker.
What?
It's a college.
It's a college. Shut
Exclusively.
the fuck up.
For sure,
For
legit
sure.
college.
Okay,
You
so
get 100% credit for your credits.
Goddamn right.
I don't. Whatever the semantics are for that fucking stupid. There's still LCC. Who fucking cares?
Listen. We still all can't read. And I still managed to go through
I
that
still-
stage of my life.
I still read at an 8th grade level. Doesn't matter.
I don't read at
as
all.
much hate as people like to give LCC, I think it's badass because you can go and in any building take a comfortable nap in any building, and any one of the couches.
No one's gonna
Honestly,
tell you
yes.
anything.
No one's
Honestly,
gonna bother you.
Because I go to the local university and it's just horrible to take a nap anywhere. All the couches are just crap. The computers are shittier there than LC. Like, and, like
That just sounds wrong, man.
I know.
when,
LC is
LC.
the place for me. It doesn't have that. Je ne sais quoi. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
when I go to the computers at the university, it just feels like I'm back in the 1980s. Like, what the fuck is this?
Boy,
Yeah, they have that
you weren't
fucking-
even from the 80s.
They have that
What
MS
will you know?
Listen. I've seen plenty of movies, so I
They-
think I have some good experience.
They have that MS DOS.
Click, 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 click.
Fucking black and green screen. God damn.
One
You know
thing
what?
though about LC is that when they build shit there, by the time you graduate from the next college you go to, maybe they'll be done.
It's still not finished yet.
They'll think about finishing it.
They ran out of funding halfway
Was they're
through.
building a wall
They're
where
like,
they can't,
hashtag
you
Laredo,
know, they
where's
can't
our
finish
funding?
the job, and they're building the wall. They
If they can't even fix the stupid roads in this fucking backward city, I don't think they'll finish any
They
buildings.
can't even finish a little overpass where we work at.
What are you talking about? They rebuilt it twice already. I have an inside source to that. That's why.
Yeah.
Literally, they built the overpass.
Yeah.
Then they built an extension to the overpass
Yeah.
to close the middle lanes. And then they reopened the middle lanes, took down the outer lanes to finalize it that way. Like they literally built the
They
road
put
3
a
times.
very zigzaggy sidewalk for you to.
Yeah, and the ramp for you to walk
Yeah.
comfortably across is
Yes.
another fucking mile added to it for no reason.
Yep.
Just
These are the people coming out of LC. Okay.
No, your buddy.
no.
Did your buddy design that?
A friend of mine? You guys don't live. I don't know if you guys live in this area, but there's an overpass that goes over the train tracks.
Yeah.
You probably took
It
on
was
the way over
desperately
here?
needed because the train fucking blocked literally everyone from.
You got the
going-
train here. Go back home.
Yeah, might as well just fucking call it a day. So yeah, you couldn't leave this part of the town if the train was there because it would always take an hour sometimes because they're coming straight from Mexico.
Mhm.
So they're fucking fully loaded and they're long as fuck. So yeah, he went to the actual big college in the city. I'm not gonna say names, but it's TAMU. And he was an engineer student, and they made him design the overpass. So they didn't even fucking go to professionals to design it. They had fucking not even interns, fucking just engineer students
Hell yeah.
to design it for them for free. And that's why it's all fucked up and it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
And it took 20 years. To
Yeah,
make.
and it took them like 8 years to build it.
It be like that sometimes, you know.
And it's falling apart already.
I mean, sooner or later, they're probably gonna ask me to start going on patrol since I have a criminal justice major.
They're just gonna give you a badge and a gun.
like, here, go at it.
Fuck it, you have enough qualifications. You're
He's like,
good.
go
Yeah,
for it.
good credit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's like, here's some keys, here's a gun, here's a badge, fucking.
Well, Kike's halfway there, right?
Yeah, he's already halfway.
Yeah, I actually finished at LC, not like my pal over here.
Oh, no,
Okay.
but you have keys. You have, you have a
Look.
holster now.
I might have gotten it with C's and D's, but hey.
That's a weird flex.
But alas.
Well, you know what? My degree,
Hey,
I got the degree, and that's all I need.
you know what? My name's printed on this piece of paper, bitch.
I could do
Oh,
that
yeah.
too without going to college.
Yeah, I have Photoshop.
The thing is that I lost the physical copy, so now
It's
so
still on record.
I only have a picture though to
Have a
support my
picture
claim.
of the picture.
It's still on- they keep those records for like 10 years. You're good. Just
Yeah.
go ask for another copy.
Fuck no, I'm gonna have to pay for it.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Fuck you up later.
for real.
The only good thing that I see now from LCC becoming LC is that they got rid of those horrendous green robes.
Oh yeah.
They were
What do
disgusting.
they wear now?
Green
Oh yeah.
robe.
Yeah.
They're black.
Oh.
For the
Oh,
graduation
super
gown.
super stealthy.
Yeah.
So they're just
They changed the
generic now?
color from green and gold
Green
to
and
black
gold.
and gold.
Well, I
Trying-
think
Trying
think
to be
they're-
edgy.
they're the Steelers are on.
Black and yellow.
For real. Yeah, well, I think that's as good of a time as ever to take a quick five, because Rich and Rare. Well, in that little intermission that we took, the conversation went into a weird place that I honestly don't like,
But you love it.
because I've been burned by Bungie more than once and for a long time. Okay,
Listen,
so
same. Okay.
No.
I've been there.
no,
I've been there.
Trust
I
me.
haven't
No,
touched.
no,
listen,
no,
there's
no,
been like
no,
a point
no.
where I skipped. Like I didn't touch Destiny 2. It was just there for half a year because it was trash.
trust me. You just sit back
Okay,
and go for this ride.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
So I waited for the PS4 after launch. I mean, maybe 2 years, so that they could debug it, get rid of all the bullshit, and this fucking hype machine, the hype train that Destiny was. They released a console, specifically Destiny bundle. I still have the box for it.
Ooh.
The Glacier White PS4, and aside from it being fucking white and looking badass, because this is when they took the angular, because the first one isn't like sharp edged, is it?
It has a slant.
Okay, so then it's still
Does
the
it?
same shit.
It just had two
Fuck, I don't remember.
sections, like a regular sandwich.
Yeah, so fucking.
yeah.
I fell for the trap. The trap that is Destiny. Just Destiny. Fuck. So I fell for all the hype, and I literally got the console because this game. And people say, "Oh, you just don't like Destiny because you're not good at it."
It's not hard to be good at Destiny though. That's not a good argument.
PvP, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm not a
Yeah,
PvP player.
It's
it really depends on what gun you're using. You can
Oh.
really-
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
A gun
and-
can actually make you.
That
Like
that's
half.
another reason
It
why.
takes you to another.
in
Yeah.
Destiny 1 in PvP, if you had the fucking poison, or what was it called?
Thorn.
The thorn, yeah.
Thorn.
First
It's
one-
coming back though.
The
Hey!
first was the last
I'm-
word. I had that one.
Yeah, I had that one too.
And
That
the-
was my first exotic.
My first one was Red Death.
Yeah,
Back
the-
when it was shit. When it first
When it
came
first
out,
came
it was
out.
garbage. And then
Okay.
when it got good, I'm like, whoa.
Let me ask you, how long into the game did it take for you to get an exotic?
I actually had to buy mine from Zer. It took
Well,
like
I mean,
a couple months.
just in
Oh,
time.
then yeah, he didn't.
He doesn't
He
know.
kind of
No.
went through what you did, but he
Wait,
got lucky.
actually, no. I think my
He got lucky.
He
first
doesn't
exotic
know.
was Truth. That took like a month and a half.
Okay,
to get.
so month, Ray. We were playing the Taken King, and I still had rare weapons.
Oh yeah.
I
Fucking-
grinded the game with.
No.
I mean,
He had no legendary.
Oh my god.
all blues.
Well, they I don't know what the fuck Bungie was smoking, but they decided to make it harder to get legendaries. So if you got a legendary engram, you would more than likely get a rare weapon or rare item.
Well, yeah,
and that pissed me off.
Most of us who play with our little group,
Uh-huh.
all of us had exotics, legendary, except
Yeah.
for this buddy. And two of the other guys wouldn't play as much. Me and him will play the most.
So
That
I mean,
is-
I put in fucking serious hours. I grinded. I knew the game was gonna be a grind. I understand that. But the fact that I played probably more than everyone, and I still had the shittiest gear.
honestly same. I've been in that same boat. It took me forever to get.
And
My first legendary weapon was a hand cannon. It was the devil you know, and it had a shit roll. But I was like, finally, something
But you
other
see,
than
this
blue.
is when they were fixing Destiny.
okay, so
No, yeah. I was.
my first exotic didn't come until the Taken King.
What?
So literally,
That
we were
hurts.
trying to do the first raid.
We carried you the first raid.
You carried me through the entire fucking first game.
No, it wasn't until the Taken King raid we couldn't do it.
Yeah. So fucking, we would play and I would get assists like out the ass, like 50 assists, and everyone's like, "Fuck, Nate, you suck. Fuck, you're fucking terrible. What the fuck are you shooting at?" Oh well, if I wasn't shooting fucking a pea
Pellets.
gun.
Yeah, I feel.
Okay,
you.
so that happened to me in the first game. It took literally almost 3 years till I got my first exotic,
Oh my God.
and I had to buy it. So, yeah, so that one really put a fucking bad taste in my mouth. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Destiny. I gave up on Destiny. And Destiny 2 got announced, and I was like, well, this looks fucking better. Maybe, and I mean, they were saying like, oh, the loot drops are gonna be higher percentage. It's gonna be a better fucking chance for you to get exotics. And the second one, also the whole first year, I didn't get fucking anything. And then they basically nerfed all of the exotics, and I got fucking almost all the exotics they had, but they were garbage.
They were garbage. It was like
There was
any
no
other weapon.
point. There
Yeah.
was my fucking blue auto rifle was better than any of the exotics that I had. So again, Destiny fucked my experience. I was getting kills this time, but was it because they fucking made the guns weaker so everyone was doing
Oh,
less
dude.
damage?
Vanilla Destiny 2 meta was fucking garbage. What was
Yeah.
it? It was Euro's gift, and it was
Yeah.
something. It's fucking.
Hero's Gift.
The, the fuck was that perk that everybody was running? It came in all
The
the.
explosive?
No, an explosive. It was
Firefly.
No, it was the one that high caliber rounds.
Oh, there you go.
That shit was rampant, and it pissed me off.
I had that one.
Fucking. I mean, I had it too. You had to, or you
Yeah.
couldn't play
Either that or you use the Mida.
Yeah.
Mida
The
too.
Mida.
The Mida. Oh, I love. When they released it again, I was like, all right, cool. At least my favorite exotic is in this game.
But that's what I hate. That why they're redoing the whole
Yeah.
exotics and
Yeah, that's the one.
like
gripe
I hate that you
have.
can't get the last word if you have the season pass.
No.
Motherfucker, I had that in D1. Give it back to me.
Same.
And then the whole fucking, you couldn't change your character appearance. You couldn't fucking do anything, or you had to fucking start over.
Or you just start another character.
And then they just reskinned fucking every gun.
Every enemy.
Yeah, literally the same enemies in a different color. After that, and then the whole fucking hiding content behind paywall, the whole fucking loot box shit. After maybe the first year and a half of D2, I was like, fuck you, Bungie. I'm done giving you money. And I haven't played it since.
Well, they no longer have the excuse of it's Activision's fault. So now it's on.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I think they're too far gone at this point.
We'll see where it
Buzz
goes.
Anthem fucking failed. So
Yeah.
Is-
So they're probably gonna get more people coming in because they didn't feel satisfied with that fucking console exploder. Fuck.
oh, that's true.
Oh no, they're pulling the claims that nothing has been identified at breaking
Oof.
consoles. It did fucking hard.
It fucked up PCs. I know that.
What the fuck?
How does that do?
I don't know.
It just the game wasn't optimized.
was just a highly
they,
rushed game from a shitty game publisher.
they basically released the beta or the alpha, not even a beta,
Yeah, it was not
Okay.
good.
as a fucking full-fledged AAA.
I wasn't really into it when it first came
Anthem is cool and all, but
Did you buy it?
out. No, like when they first started showing trailers, I wasn't into it.
yeah, it was just a
It was like it's a Destiny clone.
it's Destiny and fucking Halo.
Iron Man.
It's Destiny and Halo mixed together.
essentially.
The world is cool and all, but the world is what's fucking up the most. Like enemies are
Load-
disappearing, and
Loading screens up the ass.
so yeah, that's a yikes.
Oh well.
The demo or the beta that they released was kind of cool. I
It was
mean,
alright.
I didn't have any issues. Like a lot of people were
It was the
reporting.
ones who got to play it first. We didn't get to play it first.
No, yeah. So I mean, that was cool and all, but that alone, I was like, I'm gonna wait.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna wait till the price drops on it to maybe buy it.
That'll
But
be a year after when
Yeah.
they fixed everything.
the Game of the Year edition.
I went for the Fallout 76 Game of the Edition.
Yeah.
I could join the Red Dragon.
It's not a bad
I'm
game.
fucking pumped for Cyberpunk to come out. That's the game I'm really excited for.
I'm afraid that it's just gonna be like,
Like just an overhyped thing.
Yeah.
Was
Well,
it just single player?
yeah,
Well, I think they were talking about. Yeah, I think it is just single player, but something about like co-op or something that I heard. I don't know. But it's made by a good game developer that publish their own games.
Oh, you're gonna check.
The
When did that
fucking-
one gonna come out?
The teaser trailer came out in 2013. It might come out next year.
Oof. Or is it gonna come out to next gen?
Yeah, I mean, they essentially last year they released a 40+ minute gameplay, and it looked really good.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, you can. They were giving an example of some of the gameplay where well, not in the actual gameplay video, but before it came out, they were talking about like in like the open world, if you wanted to talk to somebody that didn't understand your language, you would actually have to upgrade yourself to learn that language, and it's like more in depth, essentially.
That's crazy.
It's a very deep RPG.
Do you hear that kicking?
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm hearing all of this.
Oh,
This is all new to me.
He's not really into games. I mean, he'll play, but
I know he plays. He plays with me all the time.
oh yeah.
We
Fucking-
hunt those monsters.
Ah, sure. I'm saving money. Doing stupid shit.
I forgot how much it was when I got it. The Monster Hunter
Didn't you say it was like $25? The one you got?
Yeah. You didn't get it for 20?
was.
Yeah, I told you it was like 25 bucks.
Yeah, it was. It was $25
Did you buy digital or hard copy?
digital.
Yeah, I was telling my other buddy, like, it's 25 bucks. And he checked. It's like 50 bucks. I guess the sale ended. Really, you can buy one at
Apparently-
GameStop for 25 bucks.
Microsoft is good. I'm sorry. Go.
No, a hard copy is like 25 bucks at GameStop. Monster Hunter.
Like a
Yeah.
used one.
When you get back on, puppy?
I need to finish it. I haven't finished.
He hasn't
the game.
finished them. He's starting all over again.
Mm.
Oh, these two? No, not
I
you. It's
haven't-
Robert, right?
Yeah.
Starting what?
The
Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even finished the game.
Me either.
I'm ass at that game, by the way.
Join
As
us.
am I.
I just
As
like
am I.
I just like shooting shit.
Which weapon are you using?
I use the heavy bow gun.
Oh, okay.
I'll only play if Ray's there to carry me.
He's fair. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like I'll tee him up and Ray fucks him up. Because Ray's the blade dancer. He's what is it? The Enclave?
The
Or,
insect.
Oh, the
blade.
insect blade. I remember that. I used to play on the DS, the 3DS. I was the axe charger.
yeah.
They could separate it, become a shield and a sword.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
say it's hard to use, man. I couldn't
No,
use it.
I fucking
When-
loved it.
Every time we would play and we would play with like a fucking Japanese person, they would fuck shit up with
Oh,
that.
hell
shit.
yeah! I mean, it's a
Oh, shit.
Japanese game.
We're like,
of
we got this. They got it. We're
Yeah.
gonna pass this one.
Like if somebody joined the game and we couldn't understand their name, we were like, oh,
yeah.
we're on their back. Like,
We're just not gonna die
Yeah,
and
just-
let them do what they gotta
just
do.
stay back and give those fucking stupid bees or whatever, heal them
They
pretty
heal,
much.
yeah.
Give them some buffs and play your stupid
I
fucking
remember that
bagpipe.
stupid thing.
I like Monster Hunter, gameplay wise, but it's just I don't know. Me personally, I don't like
Too-
story modes.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
they're boring. I just skip everything, skip tutorials.
That's how we play it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah, at
that-
the beginning we didn't get the co-op. Like, wow, what the fuck? We can't join.
I mean, that's essentially the fuck is that series called? Persona, essentially.
Persona 5.
It's just full of cutscenes and stuff. I borrowed like the fighting game version from a buddy of mine from high school, and I was playing the story mode. Oh my god, just going through and through with the story. I'm like, I want to fucking play the game already. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
the story's
just gave up on
useless. It's alright, but
Ray's pretty much coached me throughout Monster Hunter how to play it because I would just skip all the tutorials.
Yeah.
he gave me shit because I skipped Apex tutorials.
All you gotta do is aim and shoot. It's not that
Like
hard.
they have supers and
You were gonna say something about Microsoft?
Oh yeah, apparently Microsoft is coming out with a disc
discless
console.
console. Yeah, it's all streaming digital.
Yeah, but it's not a next gen console. It's
No,
just like another
it's
Xbox
basically
S.
the Xbox S
But-
without a Blu-ray drive.
Yeah, it's gonna be like $200 or something.
Yeah.
But you
So-
gotta have good internet.
Yeah,
something
so
that we don't
they're
have here.
trying to they're trying to see if the streaming service will work.
Yeah, probably.
But aside from that, they're launching their platform on the Switch
What?
so that you can play Microsoft games on the Switch.
Oh,
If that is true, because it's rumored, if that's true, they're gonna make a fuck ton of money. I mean, the Switch can't really handle fucking
nothing.
too of intense of a game, but I mean, it handles Doom pretty well.
Those
and-
the Link game is pretty huge.
I don't care about Zelda Ray.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people are bitches too. Right?
Oh, hey,
Damn.
papi.
Got him.
Damn, ruthless.
I play Final.
You know what? Take this.
What about that Tetris Battle Royale game? That came out of nowhere.
99 Tetris or whatever the
Have you
fuck it's
played
called.
it?
It's just 99.
Anybody here?
No, I
I don't have a Switch.
I have
I'm
a
broke.
Switch, but
What
I'm
the
not
fuck?
gonna play that
Bust
shit.
it out now.
Well, technically, it's free if you're paying for the
Yeah, you have to- you
subscription.
have to
so
pay
it's
for
not
the-
free.
Oh, it's like the plus
You,
games.
you have to
Yeah.
pay.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta fucking renew that soon.
Speaking of that,
Well,
fucking
don't buy your magic cards.
Hey, you
why don't,
fucking stop.
why don't you get your Sasuke to buy them?
Oh,
My Sasuke to buy them?
you're Gus Gus.
Your Gus.
We know Gus.
I know, but I
What do you guys call him? Honestly, like
Gus.
in the magic world.
just got no.
Is he the
fucking
is he the fist Gus?
Is he like
Is
Lord
he-
Paladin or whatever?
No. There's no personas.
Come
we
on,
play.
don't-
Fucking cardboard card game.
Come on.
Come
Don't-
on,
Come on.
come on.
It's open the window into the life, into the
Listen.
realm.
Let
of
us
magic.
let us get in there with
It's
you.
kind of hard to experience the lore when you're being called a piece of shit from your opponent the whole time.
Oh, shit.
That's have you never played a video game ever?
I mean, I
Pretty
have,
much.
but I always mute.
But this is like being a
You're-
piece of shit in real life.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's my life incarnate.
Ain't
Wow.
let that happen.
But
Then just call you a piece of shit.
oh no, not him. Like just other people.
Wow.
But I'm
Like,
just saying,
each
other
other.
people, you don't grab their card and you go, motherfucker.
It's
No.
because it's when you know it's true. I mean,
Yeah,
there's not much you
I
can
mean-
do.
Oh, so you just
Cool.
accept it, or not even accept it, just like,
I mean, it's
You
kind
are-
of hard. It's kind of scary trying to grab somebody else's card because you don't know how much it's worth, and they might kill you for it.
they're not gonna kill you.
You are playing.
They don't have enough strength to choke you.
You
out.
are playing magic.
They're gonna wrap their
No, like,
Cheeto-filled
Take it easy.
fingers
you
around
are
your.
at the Burger King
Yeah.
at
Around
the
your
mall.
neck.
Calm down.
He's too young for that.
Oh,
he-
you're not
yeah.
OG then.
Yeah.
No, he's not OG. Look
No, I
how
started-
young he
I
is.
started like 2 years ago playing this card.
Oh,
Stupid card game.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because some of my friends were into it, and I wanted to get into it.
Well, if your friends wanted to walk off a cliff, would you follow?
I mean, I would just do it without them.
Only if they're
falling
jump
off.
master.
Only if I get a free fucking burger at the end of it.
Only if I get a free burger at the end of it.
Oh, you're already 2 years into this?
Yeah.
And you're balls deep in
Oh,
it.
wonder Gus
Yeah.
has you. He's been all
Oh,
his life.
is he your fucking mentor?
I mean, when I first started going
Oh
there,
my
yeah.
Did he,
you
where
helped
did
me
he
out.
touch you? Here's a doll.
Then
Oh,
hold on.
he touched me right
Show us
here.
on this doll where
Sure,
he touched
I'm
you.
sure my kid has a doll in here where on this doll representing your body. Where did he touch you?
Oh, man, just all
You
over
are free of any judgment,
judgment.
and he can't
I
hurt.
enjoyed it.
He
What are you talking
can't.
about?
He can't hurt you anymore.
It hurt me. I wanted to hurt me. It feels good.
Ooh, you're in
Gus
the. You're in the.
Gus.
It's a good thing I locked that door.
Ooh.
Can't go very far.
Why would I go?
Oh.
I'm
right
still.
You didn't even notice, but Ray tied your shoelaces together.
That's how good I am.
You ain't. You ain't.
Guess how
running.
that rip happen.
Ooh, we're gonna make sure he's really real.
Oh, it's gonna go all the way.
I'm still waiting for the Ortiz reference in the
Oh.
podcast.
Well, he's too busy on the forklift. He would.
Where's the horn? Bust up the horn.
I actually don't know where it is. Oh no, I do know where it is.
Ah.
Fuck.
We actually had a sound effect, but apparently Nate lost it.
Oh.
No.
I thought when you said horn, he's gonna turn around and press a button from his keyboard.
He did.
It's right here.
Now he has the actual horn.
Fuck, I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Wow, encore.
Do it. Take him to Jurassic Park. Can you imagine the gates opening now?
I want you to do it like that YouTube video where the guy's playing Darude Sandstorm on a little plastic trumpet. That shit goes hard.
Yeah, we just referenced Ortiz pressing
I
by
don't
the
fucking
forklift.
remember it.
It's okay.
Too much pressure. I can't get it up.
Oh,
No.
I wish they could see the tear rolling down my eyes. 'Cause that was beautiful.
There's no tears, just a drop of cum coming off. Just one single tear, like the Indian that cried when they threw fucking litter on the side of the highway.
Oh my god.
Do you guys even seen that
do you guys
commercial?
even know what that means?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Is that like
I get the reference. I'm
is
not.
is that what a meme is? Is that a meme?
I'm hip.
I'm hit.
I'm hip.
I'm hip to
I got my ear to the pulse, or what is it that you youngins say?
that. It's we got a Pokemon Go to the polls.
It's
Oh, shit,
it's
look at that.
Liddy in the city.
Fuck yeah.
Ill.
No idea.
Kill me now.
It's 2019, man.
Yeah.
All everybody does is eat ass.
Oh,
If I can't fucking cut my wrist, then I don't want to be a part of it.
That's a 2019 thing.
Yeah. Everybody's eating ass.
Been doing,
Either you're eating ass or you're getting your ass ate.
I've been doing
I mean,
that
eating
all
ass.
my life.
It's
Yeah.
more like a 2017 thing. It just came on by.
I don't remember, man.
It's okay. Figure it out.
No, I want to figure it out. Nah, fuck it. Fuck you, Ortiz.
I wholeheartedly
It's
agree
like,
with
hey,
that.
I enjoyed the fucking concert by the Malito. I like that.
Oh.
Oh,
He's looking for the gun.
No,
fucking end me now.
you want to fuck around?
Oh,
Get wasted?
Oh, shit. Pointing it right at you.
No, I didn't point it at him. I'm a responsible gun owner. It's not loaded either.
Oh.
Is that a Glock 43?
Hey, yes, sir. You want to see it?
Yeah.
I like that you know what it was. Just when I pulled it out.
Nice and small, like I like them.
Oh, is Ruben in the house?
Slapping that thong. Hold on. No, the actual firearm. Yeah, but you don't have to be a bitch about it. I know it's empty. It's a dummy round. Now you can put the magazine in it. Yeah, it's a +2 Hive extension for my Glock 43. Not a sponsor. I gold color filled it, and I got gold extensions. It's a Terran Tactical Black Hawk slide extension release.
I actually have some Terran tactical base plates too for my M&P.
I don't like the MMP, man.
You don't? I have the M&P, the 2.0, and I have the shield.
I don't like Smith & Wesson's fucking semi-autos. I have a 38, but it's a fucking snub-nose revolver.
Well.
Fucking
Texas, that's right.
what is it called? The fucking Saturday Night Special dog.
I think Smith & Wesson is most well known for the revolvers
Yeah.
above all.
Fuck yeah! Oh, the revolver that I have used to belong to a sheriff.
Oh, nice.
He
Who
gave
shot the sheriff?
That guy.
Don't you got him?
How many guns do you have?
I have
Technically 7.
technically 7. Yes, I have an
All handguns?
no.
Hey, Des, you want to get 7 guns real quick?
Well, who was the guy with the raffle tickets?
Oh, that's Ortiz.
Fuck you, Ortiz. Your expensive ass fucking raffle.
You want one?
It's for a good cause though. It's for charity, I think.
Wait, is the raffle from like the arena?
No,
No, they just.
'Cause
Are they doing it there after all?
I don't
Somewhere
know.
else?
Probably not. They charge out the ass for everything.
My mom signed up for the raffle for the arena.
how much was it?
It's like $10 for the
Oh no, then it
And-
wasn't.
No.
And then she
you
got
want
their
one?
place. I don't know what the fuck it was. It said something green,
No.
yellow. Something. The first place was a gun, so we're like 2 places away from it.
No, I'm in the process of purchasing an AR from someone close.
Oh, really gonna buy it?
Fuck yeah, it's a great gun for a great price, man.
Wait, they wanna
Do you
get
know
it.
anything about ARs?
Yeah,
He has
I
one.
built my own.
Oh, you built your own?
Yeah.
Okay, well, a friend of mine got a fucking killer price on a Springfield Saint with a 1 1/8 twist barrel.
The one I showed you.
Yeah, and he got it for 800 and he's selling it for 800. That's a $1,200 gun.
Oh yeah, I know. It's pretty good. Pretty good deal. Was it 5.56?
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
I'm not a fan of ARs. I think they're bitch ass guns, but
Mm-hmm.
when you use them for what they're intended for, they're solid.
School shooting.
No, that's fucking the MXC or some other low budget fucking assault rifle.
Oh.
I actually I
It's
bought
very
a
rare that it's
Glock
okay.
19 frame that I was gonna build like a custom-ish Glock.
Where do you get your parts from?
I went to TGS Tactical. Not a sponsor.
Well,
Yeah.
because they're out of a fucking storage shed.
Yeah, but they actually have really good good prices.
I know the gunsmith there, Joe.
Oh really?
Yeah, I went to school with him, and he was working at the arena,
Oh
at
really?
the Shonen or
Mhm.
whatever the fuck that place is
Ronin, I
called.
think it is.
Who fucking cares? Oh yeah, he was like, man, fuck this place. Like they're fucking overworking me, and like they take in way too much shit, and like half the time they don't need me to do it. And well, I mean, they don't have enough fucking gunsmiths and whatever. He's cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. I bought in technically 4 guns there. I bought 2 lowers, the Spikes tactical lowers, the Glock 19 frame, and the SIG P320, the X5, the new one,
The 320
the
you said?
FDE, the P320, yeah, X5.
I'm disappointed in you. No, it's a great gun. I have a 250, a
Oh.
P250. You could say without that gun, your gun wouldn't exist, but whatever. Whatever, right? No one's gonna fucking flex. Or
I
whatever.
actually have another AR kit on the way. It's gonna be like a M16 A4 clone.
Yeah,
but-
fucking ARs are gay. I prefer more of an M16. or
Yeah,
an
it's got
M6
the
model base.
the fixed stock and the
Yeah.
20-inch barrel.
Where I used to work at this place called Gander Mountain. I don't know if you
Yeah.
had I don't know if you had been to it.
Those fucking prices are
Guess why
bullshit.
it
Dude,
closed
are
down?
you serious? They had fucking great prices on guns.
Only on
I-
guns.
no.
Only on guns.
Their gun prices were ridiculous, dude. Fuck Academy, not a sponsor. But yeah, dude, they had fucking competitive prices, and they price matched, and then they gave you 5% off on the difference. So I mean, they had in the time that I was there, they had 2 scars, and they had them for like 2,500. They sold them both
That's
fucking
crazy.
like in a week. Scars are expensive as fuck though, and then they had
3,000 plus.
yeah, they had a couple FNs, fucking ARs, also went fucking like hotcakes. I think they were like $3,000. And they had original fucking Springfield fucking M16s. They were fucking milled down to civilian specs, right, or whatever. And those things fucking went for fucking $3-4 grand. I mean, to find an original from the fucking the Vietnam War or whatever the fuck the Springfield was manufacturing AR or M16s, fuck man, people went crazy. Fuck, dude. The only thing that kept that store alive was gun sales, and I bought 5 guns in a year span there. I bought my P250, my first gun
Mm-hmm.
legally purchased. fucking, I bought a Beretta
Which one?
92 FS.
Nice.
The
You
nice
you
one.
have to have.
Smooth.
The
It's my best shooting gun.
Yeah.
Hands down.
the one I really wanted is the new one, the M the M9A3.
Mhm.
It's nice.
It's
just
fucking sick.
expensive.
Yeah, they're like fucking like
They
800, something like that.
well, I mean, most places you won't find them less than 1,000.
Yeah. I mean, they're worth. If it was at Gander Mountain, it would have been like 850. Well, whatever. The store closed down. Fuck that store. They fucking fired my ass.
What were they building there? They're making a.
They're building a new Burlington.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love Burlington. A friend
Not
of
a
mine's
sponsor.
boyfriend used to work there at Gander Mountain. He said he was buying
Not a sponsor.
They just stayed there and got a job.
I
When
forgot
they
the I
tried.
forgot the name of the gun, but like you play Modern Warfare 2, the fucking Vector, but
Mhm.
the actual name for it.
Oh, yeah, it's called the
It's
Vector.
called
the
the
Vector.
Vector.
Oh yeah, well he was gonna pick one up there, but I don't know if he ever got it. or not.
2300.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had two of them.
yeah. I think it's like a black one. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that's all they had. They had
Yeah.
two of them, and they never sold them.
They've actually dramatically decreased from that much, from being 2,300.
Yeah, I think they were like originally like $4,000 or something like that.
That's crazy.
But they had it for a long time. And the only way they can sell the Vector's supposed to be like a bullpup configuration, so that means it's
Yeah.
under 16 inches barrel length, but the ATF does not regulate or does not allow civilians to buy guns that are under 16-inch barrel length, because then that's considered a short,
SBR.
a short barrel rifle or whatever. the fuck.
Well, you can't. I mean, you could, but you need the tax stamp.
Yeah, so basically when you're buying guns like that, like you have to have fucking paperwork on it. And when you're fucking with the ATF, like they don't fuck around. So the way Vector combated this, they made it look like a Vector that had a silencer on it, but the silencer was just to extend the barrel. It was a false silencer. So the barrel was 18 inches
Yeah,
regular.
they're called the barrel shrouds.
Yeah. So it's just to make it look more
Authentic.
not authentic, more tactical, but
The-
it's just to pass regulations.
The term is tactical.
No, the term tactical is for those nerds that like to buy 511 and think they're all
Okay,
fucking
okay.
awesome.
No. There's a difference between being tactical and being a tactic tool.
True,
Yeah.
true. Fuck does that have to do with
Well,
what
I
I'm talking
don't know.
about?
Okay.
Where-
Did
where is
you,
this-
did
where-
you use a vector? to
Where is
shoot
this?
somebody?
Where is this coming from?
Did he
I
use
just
a,
wanted to bring it up.
did he
for
have a
fun.
vector while he was fucking that other chick,
Probably.
or what?
I don't know.
Was he just like? Because
Probably.
there's no way he had it fully automatic. Oh, speaking of that,
Was
man.
that 3 bursts?
No, you can't even have
Not
that.
even
man.
that?
No.
Nope.
I mean, you could, but you have to have fucking paperwork out the ass. County, state, and federal.
I think you
And
need somebody
local.
to sponsor you too.
Yeah. So fucking one time I was at the gun range and some fucking guy took a Mac 11 fully auto. Just being around that is fucking intense. So I mean, we were there shooting fucking handguns, and some guy pulls up like 2 lanes away from us, and he has it wrapped in a towel, like not even in a case or anything. He comes like back from his Mercedes. This dude was rich, obviously.
Of course.
Because, I mean, just the paperwork alone is like $2,000 just to file for it.
What?
That's not even getting accepted. Like, you still have to pay more for
you
it.
need to pay it yearly. You need
Yeah.
to maintain it yearly.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, with that, like, the ATF is so regulated, they could come into your house without a warrant, with anything, just to make sure that you have that gun with you. Like,
Mhm.
it has to be in a safe at all times. So if you're, like, out on vacation, they can just go and fucking kick your door in and be like, hey, I know you're fucking not expecting us, but we're here to check your shit.
And at the moment when you stop renewing that certain license,
Yeah.
you either have to destroy it
Yeah, you have
or
to give
sell
it
it
up.
to somebody with the same kind of license.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of people that are... this is a very touchy subject about gun control, but people think that fucking willy-nilly you can just go and buy an automatic rifle from the store. They misinterpret the term semi-automatic. Semi-automatic means one pull of the trigger, one round fired. But because a gun is all black and plastic and it looks fucking like a military weapon, they expect it to be fucking bad news. Whatever. Fucking. So this shit is highly regulated, and they keep it in check. and fucking he pulls it out of a fucking towel, nonchalantly, puts in the magazine, and there's no point of fucking aiming a gun like that because you're just gonna start climbing. I don't even know what the fuck it shoots. Probably something 9mm or smaller.
I think it might be 45.
Really? What the fuck? A Mac 11 in a 45? There's no way. Well, fuck it. That doesn't matter. He just pulls it out, and like when you go shooting, like some people take 50 rounds, 100 rounds. Right? They want to fucking enjoy the time, right?
Mhm.
You pop a couple, you mark your fucking target, whatever, or you just go fucking ham and just blast the fucking thing. Well, this dude fucking had like 3 magazines, and he was with his friends. Fucking just pulls it out, and he's like, for like fucking 10 seconds, and so he fucking shreds the target. He's not even aiming. He's just like fucking holding it cocked to the side a little bit, just to combat the pull that it's gonna fucking come, the muzzle flip. And he shoots his load in under a minute, 3 magazines of probably fucking 30 or more rounds. Just being around that, like, you're like, oh, you stop what you're doing and you're watching this fucking, it's a spectacle, man. Fucking fully auto weapons are nothing to fuck around with. Like I said, I'm a responsible gun owner, and
¿Cómo?
I respect the power that is in a firearm. It's not a joke. It's life or death, literally. The one rule that everyone fucking tells you: if you're gonna point a gun at something, you make sure you're willing to destroy what you're aiming it at, and it's true. I mean, a lot of people fucking fuck around with guns they think are not loaded, and they fucking kill somebody. So fucking always check your guns, people.
Okay, I'd like to share a story on this topic.
I'm not gonna get into
When
that.
I was over here at my buddy's house,
Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna talk about.
was it when I had just bought my gun? Or was it before?
Are you talking about the time
Yes.
around my birthday when I walked into my room and asked
Oh,
you?
yeah. I think we were talking about guns, and
Yeah.
then we were in his room, and he leaves real quick, and then he comes back, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to see my dad's guns?" And it's one of those situations that you see in the videos. It's like these kids are like, "Hey, Billy, like, you want to go see my dad's guns?"
You want to see something cool?
Yeah, it was that kind of
dead body.
Hey, y'all want to see a dead body?
it was that type of situation. So, being the responsible person that I am, I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to go see your dad's guns."
For real.
Yeah.
And
He has a 12 gauge and a 20 gauge. I think the 20 is still being built. We're missing like the barrel part.
lame.
Yeah, that sucks.
We have a handgun that's given to him by his brother. It's like a law enforcement like style gun that he used to have when his brother was
Like
law
a service
enforcement.
pistol? Or
Yeah, something like that. Gave him that. We used to have an old revolver, but it was the type where you had to use black powder.
I do. My dad had one too, and he kept it in his closet. And I would just load it with powder, and put the fucking firing caps on it, and I would just go to the back. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking hurt anybody with it.
I still can't find that fucking revolver though. I asked him like, "Did you sell it?" He's like, "No, it's somewhere there." I'm like, "Where?" Keep looking for it. I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Like a couple rifles, 22.
So
We have
anything
a.
happened? What happened? That's it?
Oh yeah, that was it. It was just,
It was, no,
nothing happened.
like nothing happened.
It's 'cause
I'm a responsible person. I wasn't gonna.
no,
Kill him.
it's because the
Not
thing is,
kill him, but maybe like an
it,
accident.
but
Something
it's one of those things that, like, as a child growing up, you're taught like not to play with firearms, and you know, it's not something you do when you're home alone.
Like he looked at me. He's like, "I should say no, but I'm gonna say yes." And
Yeah,
I took him to
the
safe.
same thing happened to me. I think it was in 5th grade, and my dad gave me a 410 shotgun, and I remember fucking a friend of mine came over to my house, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to see the gun that my dad just gave me?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, right." And like I knew not to put fucking shells in it, but for some reason I put shells in it this day.
Like you're trying to show it off to a friend.
Yeah.
Something brand
I
new.
wanted to look like a badass, right? So I put a shell in it, and apparently this fucking model of rifle, once you put a shell in it, you can't eject it until it's fired,
Oh.
because I didn't know that once you pull the hammer, like you can't open, you can't split the stock. It was a split stock, So once you fucking engage the hammer, like you either put the hammer down slow and then split the stock, or you fire it. This is the first gun I've ever owned, right? I'm fucking like 10 years old. So I put the bullets in it, or the shells, whatever, fucking semantics again. And we go to the backyard, and I'm like, this is fucking badass, right? This is a fucking shotgun. We could kill fucking things with this. And he was like, and he was,
Just looked to his friend like, yes.
no, and he was just like, con madre, right? Like, oh, this is fucking cool. And I tried opening it to take the shell out, and I couldn't figure out why. So I was like, well, fuck, looks like I'm gonna have to shoot this fucking thing. And I knew like the whole thing of like never to shoot just straight up into the air because a bullet drop and whatever.
Yeah.
Well, when you have a shotgun, that doesn't apply. But I was a fucking dumb kid, right? So in my backyard, I was like, well, fuck, I gotta get this shit out before my dad comes home because he's gonna kick my ass. So I'm like, hey, are you ready? I'm gonna shoot this shit. I still fucking remember it like it was yesterday. Out in my backyard, I aimed it down like at the base of a tree, and I shot it. And like I didn't get scared or anything. Like I expected it to kick me, but what I didn't expect was how fucking loud it was gonna be. It was it's a shotgun.
Yeah.
So, and you just hear the echo. Like fucking nothing was making a sound at that point. Like everything fucking just stopped for that one shot. That I swear to God, I heard the echo for like a minute, and I was just, oh shit! I just shot a gun. Let's get inside. So we ran inside, and I fucking tucked it away.
Oh my God.
I could have fucking shot my friend that day.
You're lucky none of the pellets bounced back at you either.
For real. And the good thing is that guy's not my friend anymore.
Oh, why isn't he your friend? Because you didn't shoot a tree.
Probably because he died. I don't know. Because I didn't let him shoot it. He's not my friend.
I noticed the painting on top of your closet. It has two towers.
Oh, I didn't paint that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It looks like a special needs person painted that.
Oh, so you didn't paint it?
No.
Oh, okay, because it sucks.
Like, I glanced over it and I saw the towers and I'm like, did this motherfucker just paint the twin towers?
There's 3 though.
4.
I no. I
Oh.
glanced
There's
over
4.
it and I just saw like the rectangles.
No, the only one that I'm like very, very proud of is
Yeah, I saw
That
that
one.
one too. I really like that one.
that one. That one's like my fucking. That's my Mona Lisa.
Here we go to my game room. I have his
Yeah.
gallery.
This guy
Oh,
has
really?
all of my paintings. So yeah, let me just go ahead and light it up.
What was he thinking when he drew that? I don't know.
I still. So
I noticed that the Earth is not flat.
Except it is.
It is.
Well, technically, but it's got the round shape.
Well, yeah, a dinner plate is flat, but it's also round. Circular and round are 2 different things, my friend.
You wouldn't know. He didn't graduate from LCC.
LC is the place
By
for
one
me.
fucking class, he's still bringing it up.
Wow.
That's all it takes.
You get that paper that
Hey,
you
at
tend
least-
to lose.
At least you went to college, my friend.
Yeah.
I suffer from what is known as a high school degree.
I have one too.
But you know what? I'm smart as a motherfucker. I have a fucking podcast, bro. Anyone can have a podcast, Ray.
Pretty much.
That's your boss man talking.
What the hell was that?
Who's fucking with
I'm sorry, that's me.
the mount for the.
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry.
Oh, speaking of that, since you guys don't listen, how does it feel to like do it?
Being a podcast
I mean, just have you recorded ever before?
like this now.
I mean, just in any form,
Recorded my voice or
just in
myself?
general, it's like surreal. It took a while to get used to. Like for me, I've been running the podcast alone for a good part of this last year. So talking to myself, like I kind of started answering myself, and
Oh,
I kind of started losing grip.
yeah.
So-
That's on Ray because he's a bitch.
What the
Fucking
fuck? It's
One of
because
these
you,
days-
papi.
Hey,
It's
he's
just-
gonna fucking abandon.
Ray,
he's gonna
help
ban-
me, Ray.
He's gonna abandon the
Look,
cult.
The reason I can't get out early.
Ray likes to bitch, but well, I mean, I hadn't, but for a long time, had never asked Ray for help.
Motherfucker.
I'd never asked for help.
You
never.
all the time ask for help.
Okay, now I do because I'm
'Cause I know
I'm
you-
lazy now.
You know why you didn't? Because I just go and helped you.
I knew you needed help.
That's his
When, you,
mother-
when they
that's
make
his-
when they make that puppy face when you
Listen,
finish it,
listen.
and you have like half of your
That's
job
the
still to
instinct
go.
of the mother bear, dude.
Look,
He's taking
it's
care of his
because
cub.
I mean, what are you gonna do when you look at somebody who has like, who's running like a sweat stain down the back of your crack? You know, your shirt is covered in sweat. I mean, what do you do at that point?
Oh yeah,
When-
he.
when you can fucking wring the shirt out and get some salt.
It's happened before in the summers.
He gets
I,
Two or
swamped
three
at
times.
I
hardcore.
could imagine.
Hardcore swamp that he gets.
Why is it that fucking every place that has a warehouse, it's hot as fuck always? Like, why can they never put air conditioning there?
'Cause it costs a lot of money.
Fucking assholes. Well, I recently started working. I've been laid off for the last 2 years, and I got a new supervisor job in the warehouse, and it's a lot of shit. Cause I was a supervisor in the warehouse before at Gander Mountain. Humble
Nice.
brag. For the 2 years that it was in business, but whatever. And I was in charge of like 3, maybe 4 people at this point. And even then, that's weird. Like going from the guy that took orders to making the orders. So it took some adjustment. And now at this place, I'm in charge of fucking 30 plus people.
Dirty pillows. When are you just taking pictures? And
So
texting me?
people are like, "Where do you want me to go? You want me to go here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. You've been here longer than me. You should know what the fuck
Oh,
you're doing."
They talk shit about you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Shit.
My boss, I call her boss lady. Fucking, she was like, "Yeah, they came up to me and they were like, he doesn't talk very much. He's very quiet." And I told her, "Yeah, right now, I'm just watching what they're doing. I'm picking out like who's dragging ass and who's not. So they think I'm quiet right now and they think I'm not paying attention, but I'm taking notes. I already know this one fucking kid is just dragging his ass. They take him to pull pallets, and he's just
Is his jeans hanging off his ass?
no. But like he's wearing Jordans.
Nah,
Shout
can't
out
fuck
to
up the Jordans.
shout out to my pool boy.
You can't swim.
You can't crease them, man.
You can't get
Can't
them. You
crease
can't
the
get them
Jordans.
shits dirty though. So yeah, like that, and I wake up at 3:30 to get to work at 5. This is going from waking up from like 9 or 10 in the morning to waking up at 3:30 in the fucking morning to get to work at 5 o'clock.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it sucks. And then I'm a heavy set guy, so the amount of fucking hustle that I have to do after laying on my ass for 2 years, it's kicking my ass right now. It sucks ass. I mean, I already got used to waking up at 3:30. I have to be in bed at 8, like an old bitch.
Oh, well, I don't see no on no more.
Yeah. Bye bye, Destiny.
Oh, I see Brock all by himself now.
Yeah. Speaking of Brock, you know he was like a masseuse or whatever.
No.
Oh yeah, he's a physical therapist or masseuse or whatever the fuck. But this is a guy that we know. He's Canadian.
That's all good.
So fucking. Well, I mean, you have to have licenses for that shit.
Do you?
Yeah, apparently he didn't like. He had to pay like his dues or whatever the fuck, but like the payment wasn't like it didn't go through, so he lost his license. So he's not working now.
How much do you have to pay to be able to give happy endings? Asking for a friend.
That's what I told him. I was like, so you jack dudes off? And he's like, yeah, but I mean, it's pretty good money.
You just make them feel good.
He's like, I wear gloves, but.
Ooh.
And I was like, I mean, I'm sorry that I'm making fun of you. He's like, no, I mean, at this point, all I can do is laugh at it, but like, I might not have a job after this.
Shit.
And he's a licensed physical therapist. Or, I mean, not licensed at this point.
Tell him we could pay for it. Like,
Well, yeah, he told me, he's like, I have the money for it. It's just like they didn't tell me that I needed to renew it. They always do, and this time they didn't. So he's like, everything's fucked right now. So like now I have to make a public statement to all my clients that I'm not licensed and I can't help them. And he's like, this is gonna fucking end my career.
Damn, you can't just get one. Like,
Well,
you
he
can't?
told me
We have
he-
to wait a year. Or what?
He told me like, so basically I'm on them and the court's time. So whenever they decide that this is urgent enough to fucking pass through,
It's Canada.
Well,
Should maybe they're like, okay, what's fine.
just put some poutine on
Okay,
it. Yeah, well, just shout out to my boy, the White Carlton.
Oh, Rocky.
That's his handle,
Yeah.
the White Carlton.
Apparently he looks like him. I don't know.
But yeah,
He dances like him, he says.
he's going through a little tough of a time, and that sucks. Sucks to hear when somebody you play with on a regular basis or talk to on a regular basis is having some fucking shit time.
Them, both Canadian boys went through hard times.
Yeah, one of them's suicidal and the other one's gonna be suicidal. That's,
Fucking Canada, man.
that sucks. I know, and they're so nice.
Yeah, they are.
That's probably why they're suicidal.
I don't know, but we're coming up on that time, and oh boy, did it fly?
Yeah.
Hopefully, it wasn't too uncomfortable for the new sexy boys, but thank you guys for.
If I may, I have a request for a title for this
For
episode.
this episode, okay, what's that?
I'd like it to be titled Twink Time.
What if I title it "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star"?
Oh!
But I'll capitalize the word "twink,"
Twink.
so it'll be twink,
Mm.
all caps, cull, lowercase.
All right, I'll settle for that.
I mean, he kind of has to.
I mean, yeah, because it's my podcast. Fuck you.
It's
mean-
like that episode where there's the guy in Judge Judy where he tells her, "This may be your show, but this is my
My
episode."
This is my-
Damn.
It was some people just want to get on TV, man.
Fuck it. Hopefully we weren't that shit. Hopefully we'll get invited.
I mean, it's different with 4 people. I'm used to just doing it myself or with Papi.
Ooh.
You know.
So there wasn't as many awkward pauses, which is always fucking awesome.
Hey.
So as always, you can find the podcast at the website hangingheavy.podbean.com, or you can check us out on Spotify, the iTunes Play Store, the Google Music Store. Did I say Spotify? I think I said Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spotify. And if you don't already have it, the Podbean app is probably the best way to listen. You automatically get notified when I upload a new episode. You can like, you can comment, you can share. And as a matter of fact, go ahead and do that anyway. Go ahead and share this on all of your social media platforms because I don't have any. And
That
Can I share it on Pornhub?
Oh!
whatever. We talked about dicks already. So. Yeah, and if you don't want to do any of that bullshit, it's also on YouTube. Just go- Just go to the search bar and type in Hangin' Heavy Podcast and Susan Durant and Bob's Your Uncle.
We're probably gonna have to change the title though.
I-
Hanging heavy with my twinks.
Oh, they're taking over.
I think
We're taking
I think I'd like to add that it's, or more of a question of how hard it is to run a podcast when neither yourself or your second right here, Ray, have any social media.
Hey, you know what? I'd gladly like to say I've
No,
got
leave 'em alone.
listeners in Korea, Australia, Michigan, California, New Jersey, Canada. You fucking asshole. And this is all without the use of social media.
Ooh.
Well,
So right now,
I
I'm
mean-
the hidden gem in the rough.
how far did the pigeons reach?
Not far enough. These are like 1 or 2 plays, my friend. They're nothing. This is a project of love. I pay for it out of my own pocket. I mean, I don't have any sponsors. I just enjoy recording.
I wonder why. All the dick jokes coming out.
I'm sure somebody would sponsor.
Fuck
Like
yeah.
fucking flashlight or
Shit, I would sponsor you, but I
Like-
didn't bring my wallet.
Astroglide. Oh, I mean, with the Podbean app, there's an option to where I can monetize my episodes, but
Yeah, you probably can.
I'm not gonna be. I can. I literally can, or I can sell ad space, but
Ooh.
that's not why I did this. That's not why I'm doing it.
I mean, just for some extra pocket change. Okay.
Oh, give me $20.
Like I said,
It wasn't free. It wasn't free.
Let me get one of those fucking, what are the cube or
The card
cube?
readers.
Yeah, I'll take credit.
Pay the man, Kiki.
Hey.
Do you accept suckies?
Because I know Papi does.
Well, I'm just gonna have to say much love and rich and rare.